In the dawn of human history, the world brimmed with unbridled beauty and mystery. Vast landscapes stretched across the earth, untouched by human hands, and the sky shimmered with celestial brilliance. The descendants of Adam and Eve multiplied, filling the earth with cities, culture, and song. Human civilization began to grow, marked by ingenuity and creativity, but also by pride and moral decline. The harmony of creation, once declared very good by God, was slowly being marred by sin. Unseen by many, heavenly beings watched this unfolding drama. Among the angelic hosts was a group known as the Watchers. These celestial beings were tasked with observing humanity, remaining distant and uninvolved. But their awe of human life turned into envy and desire. As recorded in Genesis 6:2, the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. Led by the powerful and charismatic Semyaza, the Watchers wrestled with their purpose. They were captivated by humanity, its beauty, creativity, and resilience. Yet this admiration turned into a forbidden longing. On Mount Hermon, Semyaza proposed a pact. They would all descend together and share in the consequences of their rebellion. The Watchers swore an unbreakable oath, binding them to this fateful decision. None would turn back. The Watchers descended to earth, their radiant forms captivating the daughters of men. Their presence was undeniable, their majesty and power unlike anything humanity had ever seen. These unions, forbidden by divine decree, resulted in children of extraordinary nature. These offspring, called the Nephilim, were giants in both size and might. They became warriors, rulers, and builders of ancient wonders, but their hearts were filled with pride and violence. The Nephilim's rise brought chaos. Legends spread of their unmatched strength and insatiable hunger for power. They ruled as tyrants, shaping early human societies with fear and oppression. The Book of Enoch expands on this tale, revealing how the Watchers shared forbidden knowledge with humanity. Enoch 7:1-2 says, "And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one, and they began to go in unto them and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments, and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants." The Watchers taught mankind metallurgy, weapon-making, enchantments, and astrology. Enoch 8:1 notes that Azazel, a prominent figure among them, taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, as well as the use of antimony, leading to vanity and deceit. The knowledge they shared, though intended to enlighten, only deepened humanity's corruption. Wars broke out as weapons became tools of domination. The beauty of creation was marred as greed and vanity took root in human hearts. The Nephilim were seen as gods among men, their towering forms dominating the ancient world. They built monuments, some of which became ancient wonders. Yet their rule was marked by excess and cruelty. Human sacrifices were offered to appease their wrath, and entire communities lived in fear of their power. As the Nephilim's dominion expanded, the earth became consumed by wickedness. Genesis 6:5-6 recounts, "And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart." Amid this darkness, one man stood apart, Noah, who found favor with God. Noah lived righteously in a world engulfed by sin. Genesis 6:9 describes him as a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God. Noah's unwavering faith and obedience made him a beacon of hope. God revealed his plan to Noah. A great flood would cleanse the earth of its corruption, sparing only Noah, his family, and the creatures they would bring into the ark. The rebellion of the Watchers did not go unpunished. Jude 1:6 states, "And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he hath reserved in everlasting chains under darkness unto the judgment of the great day." Likewise, 2 Peter 2:4 declares, "For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell, and delivered them into chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment." The Watchers were bound in the abyss, their once glorious forms now imprisoned in darkness. The Nephilim, too, met their demise. Many perished in battles among themselves, their pride and greed turning them against each other. Others were swept away by the flood, their massive frames buried beneath the waters. Yet their legacy persisted in myths and whispers, their stories told and retold across generations. Even after the flood, remnants of the Nephilim bloodline appeared. Giants like Goliath of Gath emerged, as did the sons of Anak, described in Numbers 13:33. And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight. These remnants served as a stark reminder of the consequences of rebellion and pride. The rebellion of the Watchers continues to echo in the spiritual battles humanity faces. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." The influence of these fallen beings lingers, a testament to the ongoing struggle between light and darkness. This tale is a cautionary one, a reminder of the dangers of pride, rebellion, and misused knowledge. It's also a story of God's justice and mercy, showing that while sin brings destruction, His plan for redemption remains steadfast. The Watchers and the Nephilim serve as stark symbols of choices and consequences. They remind us that no matter how great the darkness, God's sovereignty and purposes will prevail. As we reflect on this ancient tale, we must ask ourselves, what giants do we face today? How can we resist the temptations that lead to destruction? And how can we walk humbly, trusting in the Creator who holds ultimate victory over all darkness?